They've taken really good care of the basketball.
Here's Williams. 13 points in the game. To the inside. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Thompson.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. Look at the numbers for Kevin Love. 4th in field goal percentage and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks was just a man on a mission. He finished with 39 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
Well, you know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Williams against Williams. Floats one up. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. Cleveland leading by 8. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
And how about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Freak, number 1.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end, just so hard for any defense to deal with.
Yeah, and what I like about him most is that he's just a scorer. He's going to give you buckets from any place, inside, outside, deep, driving to the lane. I mean, he puts it in the basket.
Cavaliers on D. The kick out to Williams. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Wow, 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up. Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Williams against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Poke loose. And now the 76ers on the break. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Holmes. For Cleveland, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Williams. No luck. Williams with the defensive effort. He feeds it to Rice. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Thornton. Williams missing again.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Thornton no good. The 76ers trail by 3. Lots of room. Shots good by Rice. Rice has got 7 points here in this quarter. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Williams against Williams. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-5 run. Okafor with the screen on Williams. It's Williams with the drive. And he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. Williams with the ball. He picked up 39 points in their last one against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Williams against Williams to the middle. Thompson misses.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The 7th. Trail by 3. Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
And thank you for that, Doris. Okafor gets the bucket.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in the field here in the second quarter. Double team on Williams. Back to LeBron. Nobody near Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists now in the game. The 76ers trail by 3. Rondo dishes to Embiid. Covington kicks to Okafor. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Rondo with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Rondo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 on the clock. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And here is Williams. And he's got 41. Embiid with the steal. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Hey, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
Rondo's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Williams against Thompson. From beyond the arc. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 10 points in the quarter. 1:05 left in the first half. Embiid sets the pick for Rondo. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Okafor kicks to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Okafor with the screen on Irving. Tries to keep it alive. And the shot.
All both ways.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. And Tim Duncan, one of the greats in NBA history. When it's all said and done, Shaq, will he go down as the best power forward of all time?
Well, he's got more rings as a star power forward than anyone else. So he's a complete player, offensively and defensively. I would have to say yes.
And you're the one.
More levels, more devils. Deezy. Airing out the stage.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The Cavaliers again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. The injury to Kyrie Irving. This is the really big news.
Let's take them back.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm
Still the best player.
And the city flowing with lights as we get a great look at beautiful downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The Nets come into an Eastern Conference contest in this game. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. And, of course, Grievous Haskins. Without his presence, they'll have to overcome the hole there.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jarrett Jack is out there with Hood. Then there's Johnson. Then it's John Henson. And it's Young in at the power forward. Now here's Williams, following the miss by John Henson. Releases. And it's Williams again missing. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Earlier, I spoke with Coach Lionel Hollins. There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force at virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Henson with the screen. And Jack kicks to Johnson. Here's Hood. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And you know what was most impressive? They played to their standards in that one and got a comfortable win.
You always love to see that, guys. I mean, a team playing to their standard, not playing down to the level of the competition.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the three-pointer by Freak. Henson, a screen on Williams. Henson sets a screen for Jack. Nine feet out. Goes back up, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
The Nets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Galloway, the pass to Williams. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that one's good. Williams has got 5 now.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Nets trail by 4. And Jack kicks to Johnson. Henson with the screen. Hood dishes to Young from past the arc. And that one's good. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
James, the pass to Williams. They get it back. Mozgov kicks to Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Cavs. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Outside Jack. Henson dishes to Johnson. And that one's good. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Kicks it to Love. Outside Williams. And stolen by Hood. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And Joe Johnson again. Johnson's got his second bucket.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against Miami.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Now Jack Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Johnson kicks to Hood. Johnson the screen. Hood the pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mozgov with the steal. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 10.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Outside Jack. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's Williams. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's how you make an impact with defense. And once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Rebounded by Hood.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now here's Johnson. A 20-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Instant offense from Joe Johnson.
Williams for 3. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. The Cavaliers number 1. In 3rd, the Nets.
Well, these two teams all season, thanks to having several great shooters on both squads. I think they've had great offensive game plans as well as understanding how to get the ball to their best shot makers.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Bargnani has checked in for Thaddeus Young. On the wing, Johnson fires from deep. That's good. Johnson's got 9.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now here is Jack. 14 points from him the last game against Miami. Bargnani dishes to Hood. Shot clock at 6. From the top of the key. Let's keep it alive. Here's Johnson. LeBron with some nice D.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Hood. He's guarded by Williams. Henson with the screen. Outside Jack. Dishes it to Bargnani. Pass to Henson. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And it's slammed in by Williams.
A nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat. It really depends on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it. D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Here's Hood. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Jack. Here's Henson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Pass to Galloway. Williams for 3. The rebound by the Nets. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game one tonight. Yeah, very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
Hood. The offensive rebound. Henson's shot is off.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And Love gets it to go.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
Looking at the Cavaliers
Spacing,
over the last 10
Spacing.
and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. First in assists, first in field goal percentage, and they're also three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. And Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for James. And it's Shumpert in there for Langston Galloway. Robinson, good, and Jack gets the assist. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Williams with the ball. 25 points in the game. Williams double team. He feeds it to Varejao. The dish to Thompson. Williams against Jack. From deep. Again, the miss by Williams. Nets trail by 10. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Feeds to Hood. Williams against Jack. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Hood kicks to Robinson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Williams. That's good. Williams has got 27 points.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Miami. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Get that.
Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Robinson.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Hood can't get it to go. From deep. Second chance shot. Varejau's shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Now here is Jack. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Elbow shot is on the way. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
11 feet away, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
He kicks to Bargnani. And that's not going to go. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious career coaching over in Europe. Talked about the difference coaching abroad.
There's just a lot more practice time. And when the games come, you're still playing 2, maximum 3 times a week. You know, here you could be playing 4 or 5 times a week, and your practice time is going to be limited, and your ability to change things is going to be limited. You know, adjustments can and will be made and should be made, but you got to be a lot more pointed.
And Grant, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season. Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Love checked in for Tristan Thompson. LeBron comes in for Smith. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Williams in for Langston Galloway. And then for Brooklyn, Henson's checked in for Biyombo. Johnson comes in for Robinson. Rodney Hood subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Love and Verjao are up front. Williams is out there with Thornton. And it's James in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Pick by Verjao. For 3, Williams. That is good. Williams has got 32 points in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs put forth a nice effort. He had 11 points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. Just another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Bargnani is checked in for the Nets.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And that one's on target from the wing. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Cleveland. Like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Brooklyn, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, I think they've lived up to their billing this season, that's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
Well, they can't afford to. I mean, this is a time of year when you've got to take your game up a notch. As good as they've been throughout the regular season, they've got to get better going forward.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 16 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Pick by Verjao. Williams outside. Bargnani grabs the board.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Here's Hood. Lets it go from 11. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Henson.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Williams, that's good.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Bargnani a screen on James. Johnson goes in from 12 feet out, and the shot falls short this time.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him. Maybe He could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Hood. And stolen by Thornton. And now in transition is Thornton. Here we go. And Williams with the stuff.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Cleveland leading by 16. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Some fantastic numbers for Williams. He's got 39 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
And the Nets making a change here. Jack's checked in.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the Journey Johnson.
No one's an expert.